Recently at the ACEYE Scholars Club, I asked a group of young people whether they would choose to stay in Ghana or move abroad, even if it has to be through illegal means. The majority opted for the latter. And where did they aspire to go? To nations ranked high on the Fraser Institute's Economic Freedom of the World Index. Their reasons: poverty, unemployment, corruption, inflation, unsustainable debts, among other ills of society. The reality is not far removed from us. We see it in our homes, our communities, and our institutions. Some of us may even share the same sentiments. But the issue is not migration itself. It's the conditions that make living seem like the only viable option. As the American political theorist, who also happens to be my friend, Dr. Tom J. Palmer, aptly states, there are no poor people, only poor places. This raises critical concerns or questions. Why haven't we addressed the structural failures that extract wealth rather than create it? Why do we continue to undermine institutional efficiency, the very foundation of economic prosperity? The Economic Freedom of the World report offers a starting point for these discussions, and ACEYE's index on government institutions' performance towards economic prosperity takes a step further by identifying the cracks in our governance framework. History teaches us that effective institutions are fundamental to sustainable economic progress. Countries that have built transparent, accountable, and market-driven institutions have flourished, while those plagued by excessive state control, corruption, and bureaucratic inefficiencies remain stagnant. For Ghana to revitalize its economy, break free from the debt dependency, and combat systemic corruption, we must shift our focus towards institutional reforms that facilitate rather than obstruct economic activity. Again, I'd like to quote the Fraser Institute. Individuals and families should be able to make their own economic decisions without interference from governments or crony capitalists. The index of government institutions' performance towards economic prosperity is more than just a report. It's a call to action. This initiative evaluates 50 government institutions in Ghana, measuring their impacts on service delivery, money management, transparency and accountability, people and work efficiency, public engagement, and inclusion. By highlighting strengths and opportunities, this report presents a vision of what Ghana can become. At the same time, it underscores the weakness and threats that require urgent policy interventions. The path to prosperity is not a mystery. It has been walked by nations that embrace economic freedom, institutional integrity, and policy predictability. As I say, we are committed to promoting a free market philosophy through rigorous research, transformative leadership, entrepreneurship and people empowerment, policy analysis, and advocacy. With a globalized approach, that is to say, one that integrates both global best practices and local realities. This index examines whether the government is, one, providing a stable and predictable policy environment. Two, ensuring the rule of law and public safety. Three, enforcing anti-corruption measures. This report is not just for policymakers. It is for citizens, entrepreneurs, businesses, and civil society leaders who believe in Ghana, where merits, not connections, determines success, where policies, not politics, drive development, and where institutions, not individuals, build prosperity. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our research team, partners, and supporters who have worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life. Your dedication to institutional excellence is inspiring. As we engage in today's discussions, I encourage all of us to reflect deeply, challenge existing norms, and push for actionable reforms. The success of the index will not be measured by its launch today, but by the transformations it inspires in the months and years ahead. On behalf of the board and staff of ACEYE, I warmly welcome you all to this launch. Let us make today a turning point for economic governance in Ghana. Thank you.